Good evening. This is the Bubba Show. Up at night with Bubba. Tonight we have special guests Popeye and Bagiuo Life. How's it going, guys?
It's going pretty good there, Bubba. How about yourself, buddy? Godspeed to you, and God love you, and
Godspeed and
keep you,
God
buddy.
bless you both. God bless you both.
So what's our subject tonight, my good man?
I thought maybe we talk a little bit about the trolls.
The trolls. Are you talking about
Yeah.
blogger trolls or just regular little trolls?
We got blogger trolls and then of course we have
You there?
the
You
other
got me?
the other pieces of shit.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
Trolls or just regular little trolls?
Oh, there's blogger
trolls.
trolls and then of course we have
You there?
I'm here. Hello?
Yeah, I gotta mute my YouTube. Hold on.
Jesus fucking Christ, Daniel. Like, what is your fucking problem? Are you going retarded on me or what?
Dick Insider. Dick Insider. What's happening, my brother? I know that guy. He's
Dick
a good
Insider.
dude. Oh, he's
Dick
a good
Insider
dude.
is a fine man.
Yes, he is. I take it. Dick Insider, did you see the announcement on my channel? Say yes or no.
Dick Insider. I love that guy. That guy is a genius.
Oh.
That name just speaks to me of genius.
Well, actually, we got 6 people watching. Wow.
Really?
We know they're Euro Trash and Michelin Man's coalition of hate. They don't have the balls to come into the chat and talk to us face to face.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, Bubba, you see what's going on in Europe right now, in Barcelona?
Yeah, that terrorist thing. How much? What did they say? Like 13 people dead or something?
Yeah, there's 13 people dead, 80 injured, right? And that's all because of countries like Switzerland, Italy, all that Euro trash shit over there. They're letting all them goddamn fucking,
Well, the
you
last
know,
time I checked, aren't the Swiss
Arabs in.
Aren't the Swiss a bunch of pussies anyway?
Yeah, they're fucking Mr. Neutral. They don't want to fight wars. They want everybody to fight their war for them, you know?
Yeah.
They're as bad as France. I mean, look at France, man.
But hey, now at least France had Napoleon.
Yeah.
Although
and France
technically he was
does have
kind of Italian.
And technically, they do have the Foreign Legion.
Yeah, well, again, like Switzerland, let all the foreigners fight our wars for us. Because
No, hey, Mr. Tux, this show is an announcement that Robert and I are coming back. We are not going to be threatened. We're not going to be intimidated off of YouTube. We don't give a fuck about Euro trash and a 500-pound Michelin Man looking motherfucker with the Euro trash juggling his fucking nutsack. Here, let me suck on this one. Say this. Here, let me suck on the other one and get that. Then swallow his nut once in a while. So,
yeah,
we are mad.
Yeah, it's really a shame that you've got people who threaten other people on YouTube. You know.
Oh, dude, well, let me tell you what they're trying to do to me. Hey, Baggio Life, take your mic away from your mouth or your nose so I can speak.
Or
there
mute
you
yourself.
Go. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what.
I'm good. Hold on. I'm going to go drop Euro trash in the toilet.
All right. Make sure you wipe your fucking bolo head.
Guess what? Right. And guess what? This pinch is dedicated to the Euro trash.
Mr. Tux, I'm here for Tito Robert. Thank you very much. Anyway, let me tell you what they're trying to do to me, Bubba. They're trying to inundate my Facebook and my Facebook groups. They're trying to dox me. They're trying to get information on me. I mean, it's really fucking I mean, come on. What do I do with that, Bubba? Help me out, bud. Help me out.
Well, here's what you do. You just say, look, you can find out more about me if you come and meet me at my nice place in Florida. It's down at the local VFW.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you quit hiding behind an avatar.
Yeah, I mean that's what the Joker needs to do. If he come out from that avatar of his, I mean, really,
And
we could have a.
and then we got that e-begging fat piece of shit.
Oh my God,
He's such
Oh
a
my God.
fucking scammer.
Did you hear what that cocksucker said on his last show? He said he was gonna. Okay, stop fucking breathing, Bagiuo life.
Mute yourself, bro.
That cocksucker said he was gonna send $15,000 to his girl, all right, so he could get off the blacklist. Okay,
Oh, really? Did he now?
dude.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Hold on. You break that down. 15,000 is how much is that in peso right now?
I don't give a fuck, Bagiuo life. Let me
Hold on,
tell
no.
my story, bro.
Well, that's a lot. That's
Let me
almost
tell
a-
my story, bro.
What is he fucking on crack?
Let me tell my story. Let me give everybody the big picture here, okay? This motherfucker, that girl's going to receive $15,000. Let me tell you what she's going to do. She's going to split that up between all her family members. They're going to have a huge fucking party, and it's going to be gone within 3 fucking months, and they're going to be laughing at him.
I might have to go hook up with Marguerite. Shit. $15,000. That's a lot of red horses, brother.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, really.
That's a lot of red horses.
Come on.
Probably a couple more little baby Bubbas, too.
I mean, Jesus Christ, man. Pull the fucking bolo out of your head. You're going to hand 15 grand to a Filipina? You're either gullible, stupid, or the biggest fucking idiot that walked the face of the earth, bolo head. All right?
Oh, yeah. Hey, Mr. Tux, would you mind going over there or would somebody mind going over there and advertising on Blubberhead's channel that I'm doing a live show? We'll have so much more fun. We're not a bunch of stuttering, blubbering idiots.
And then they started talking about fucking taxes. They're all tax experts now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I was just losing it. All right. And the little Chicano talking about his boat. All right. I hope he gets his boat. I really do. Godspeed with your boat, little Chicano. All right. But I highly doubt the little Chicano was a gangbanger or whatever, you know.
I don't know. Ren is my friend. He ain't done nothing to me.
Is he?
Yeah, he
ain't done nothing to me.
He ain't done nothing to me. He's actually helped me. So
has he really?
Yeah.
How'd he help you out?
Well, just giving me advice on my channel and stuff like that. He ain't never badmouthed me either, so I'm definitely not going to badmouth him. But
yeah,
and I look at it too.
Mr. Tux is blocked.
Blocked from Bolohead channel. Oh, you need a troll personality, Mr. Tux.
Yes, Mr. Tux.
That is a troll personality.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. But that's okay. People are coming over. Hey, I'm going to answer. Dick Insider.
Yes.
Who's more entertaining? Dick Insider. Who is more entertaining? Us or the Michelin Man and the Euro trash? No answer yet.
Oh, well.
He'll answer.
Okay.
Oh, he went over to advertise. He went over to advertise for you.
Well, yeah. You know, here's the thing. He ain't never gonna.
Oh, we have. Wait.
15.
Here's the thing. Oh, we have Evil Aloe.
Yep. The whole family's gonna be drunk for a week when he sends that money. God.
Oh yeah.
That's a new. Hey, that's a couple. Hey, isn't that a couple Nippa huts for the family?
Godspeed to them all.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm telling you, man. 15
But
grand.
you know
You
what?
send me 15 grand, I'm gonna have a party like you've never seen before, buddy.
Oh, dude.
That's a lot of bar fines.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of bar fines. That's a lot of beers, and
Yeah.
that's a whole lot of crying for him because he's going to be crying a fucking river.
Well, actually, he wouldn't. It doesn't matter if he loses that 15 grand because what he's doing is he set up a
He's begging
Patreon
for it.
account.
Yeah, he's begging for it.
Yeah,
That's
he's
right.
begging for it.
But
Yeah.
here's the kicker. He's losing people left and right.
Mm-hmm.
They're dropping like flies because he had Eurotrash on the show. Well, guess what? I got a message for him because I know he's listening in the background or he's going to tune in because he has a homosexual obsession with Bubba.
Does he really?
Really?
Yeah. Yes.
He's queer for my gear.
Yes, he is.
Bubba, you don't like
And you know what?
Filipinos, do you?
And you know what? And you know what? I got a message for him and the Michelin Man.
What's that?
Robert and I are not going to be intimidated. We are coming back with a vengeance, and we're bringing hellfire, brimstone, and fury with us.
Yes, indeed.
Because you know what? I've been reading the chats. Everybody's getting sick and tired of those two fuckers talking for 11, 12 hours at a time. It's fucking boring. It put my fucking dog to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you catch the golden rule chat?
No, what was the golden rule? Send me money?
Yeah, that's all it was, and he's kind of pissed off that somebody took $3 out of the account that they gave. They took that $3 back. I mean, really, if that fat cocksucker needs $3, really that fucking bad. I'll go over there and put $3 in his account, and he can, he can spend it on chapstick for his ass. You know what I mean?
Well, what he probably does, he's probably going to need to hire an ass wiper because that big fat fucking body, I don't know how in the hell he could reach behind and wipe his ass with all that goddamn blubber.
Dude, that cocksucker's ass is so huge. It has its own congressman, senate,
zip
and
code,
fucking municipality.
It's its own congressional district.
Yeah, but here's the question. He claims that his wife's working in Singapore as an OFW. Okay, this is how much of a hypocrite that person is. He puts
Who's
the person. Let me finish my story.
Who's claiming it?
The Michelin Man.
His wife is?
Yeah.
Really?
She's working in Singapore as an OFW. But the hypocrisy is he puts the biggest cocksucking roto-rooter motherfucker, okay, on the show that bashes OFWs. You tell me that's not a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah, it is a hypocrite, but don't you know why he's doing it? He just wants to let me take you down the primrose lane. Even though he hates it, he's just doing it. He's eating the shit sandwich to get the views. So hopefully people fill his Patreon account back. And then when they question him and said, well, Kevin, what do you really want to do? Do you want to get your kids over to America or do you want to go back to the Philippines? And he was like, oh, I'd really like to go back to the Philippines. I miss Angeles City and all the whores. And I'm like, dude, they're not going to let you back in country, okay? I know for a fact. Once you're blacklisted, that's it. It's over.
Don't let him back in, but they won't let him out past the airport. So he'll have to do all his drinking and all his bar fines there at the airport. And he's going to have to resort to sneaking him in the bathroom there at the airport to get him the mask.
Definitely.
Got to give a shout out to Ian Holt.
Hey,
and you know what? Here's the thing. This motherfucker doxed Fazio, and Fazio is out to fucking put another bolo in this motherfucker, along with a few other people.
Dude, if anybody with common sense, right, reviews Bolo's Head's videos and his Facebook page, you will see he was the biggest dick that walked the face of the earth when he was in the Philippines. And he got what he deserved. What kills me is he's coming back and he's saying, well, I'm sorry. Well, you can't say you're sorry and then turn around and want to do all the same thing on other people's dime. Okay? You just can't do it. I mean, and people are falling for it. They're like this Mike guy from AZ, from land of New Zealand. I mean, Jesus Christ. He's got his tongue up fucking Fat Boy's ass.
But is he giving
I can't fucking believe it.
While he's licking it? Is he giving the reach around?
He probably is.
Or is he
giving him the old rusty thumb and
or does he have
stroking
to
it?
go up? Or does he have to go up underneath because he can't reach around?
I mean, this guy from New Zealand, he's the prime example of a dirty Sanchez, you know? Hey, Bubba, will I have to explain what a dirty Sanchez is to Swiss Miss? Does he know what that is, or is he depraved? Depraved
you better better enlighten. Better enlighten.
Yeah, you probably need to.
I better not. I have to enlighten him. Jesus
probably
Christ.
Shouldn't. Well, yeah, I know. What can you say?
I'll let him Google it and Godspeed Swiss Miss, man. You know, Godspeed. You know,
Godspeed.
Because you know, yeah, definitely. I mean,
so yeah, but here's the thing, man. On a serious note, why didn't the idiot get a CRBA for his kids? Is he that fucking stupid? Well,
yeah.
Never mind. Don't answer that. Yeah. But he could get a CRBA, and why didn't he do it while he was here? He could have got his kids a citizens registered birth abroad. He could do it now in the U.S. But that blubber-headed dumb fuck.
But actually, Bubba, the rules changed now since we have a very good president. That the embassy now requires a DNA swab.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, so he begged $600. That's, I mean, he's e-begging anyway, so just e-beg for $600. That's it. Yeah. But the problem is, go ahead.
Who's going to take care of these kids if he brings them to the States? I mean, he can't. His ass can't get off the chair. It can't get off the computer. He has to e-beg for 8, 9, 10 hours a day. I mean, and Swiss Miss is propping him up. The only time his numbers go up is when Swiss Miss comes on.
And Hobo.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Blackfoot.
Pretty irrelevant.
Blackfoot. Yeah, he really is irrelevant. He's nothing, you know. I mean, so many people have torn the Blackfoot down. How many times are we going to rehash it? I mean, really.
But he's like a Timex. He takes a licking and he just keeps on ticking.
Well, you know what? Ian Holt makes a great point. Why doesn't Crisco go ahead and adopt the hobo and bring him back to America? I mean, I'm sure the hobo ain't never worked a day in his life, and neither is Kevin. But you know, they're both welfare recipients, so they could live to each other and suck each other off and do whatever.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
Peter could wipe and wipe his.
The Swiss Miss that props him up. Why doesn't he pay the fine to have his nutsack buddy come over and take care? He can take care of him here.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, he ain't never gonna get back in this country. I don't know what the hell he's thinking or how much crack he's smoking, because he ain't never getting back here.
Dude, when I worked military police, I used to have to take all these motherfuckers down to legal hold. And when I got them down to legal hold, immigration from Manila is there, and they're like, dude, once you leave the country, you're never coming back. You're on the list, right? It's like watching and it's like watching that movie Casino. You ever see the movie Casino there, Bubba?
Yeah, the two big fucking balloon heads.
Yeah. And once you're in the black book in Vegas, that's it. You're done. You can't even step in Vegas, man. And this fucking bald headed fucking retard just doesn't understand. Once you're in the book, I don't give a fuck how much you pay, how much you beg, who you suck off. You are not getting off, okay? And you are not getting in that country ever again. Okay, you might be able to fly over it and say hi. That's about it.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just tired of the e-begging in the community. I'm tired of all the bullshit. I'm tired of the asshole trolls, Swiss Miss, some fathead send people over to steal viewers from other people's shows. He's just such a fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know, and you know what? I think it's fantastic that he'll never see his kids again. Nobody deserves more than him.
Dude, those kids are lucky if they never see him again. Jesus Christ. If that was my father, I'd fucking disown him.
I would too, man. Who the hell wants everybody to know your dad's a fucking retard?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what was that? I mean, fucking radio. Come on, man. This is my dad radio.
Well, and you know, and honestly, those kids are probably better growing up with the Filipino society than they are with him.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, they are.
Definitely.
Who wants a big fat alcoholic shitbag for a dad? I mean, he doesn't work. He's basically just a drain on society.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I mean, everything about this guy, this fucking motherfucker, he is a prime example of what the fucking Obama administration has produced in America. Take a look at this asshole, and that's what the Obama administration produced. Okay? Plain and simple.
Oh yeah. You know, I mean, just look at him. I'm sure he got a raise during the Obama administration. I'm sure so did the hobo. They got raises. And what's the shitty part about it is most of us have actually had to work to get a raise during our lifetimes. Yeah. I mean, you had to earn your raise in the military.
No, actually. Well, you get a raise, but every time there's been a Democrat in the White House.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Okay. We earn our raise, period. We work hard, period. Okay.
Let me take this thought for a minute.
Shit to do with our raises.
I know that. But you can remember the Clinton years when it was lean, when there was no cost of living, 1.7%. Obama, 1.7%. Cost of living adjustment.
Big money. That ain't
but
that's a red horse? 1.7%.
If that.
Yeah.
If that.
Half a red horse. You two could go halves with each other on a bottle of red horse.
Yeah, but we don't. Let's keep on this subject of fucking Swiss Miss and the Michelin boy. You know, we don't need to.
Michelin boy is the Swiss Miss's bitch.
Oh, is he really?
Basically, yeah.
I mean, he's his bitch, and we know who's Michelin man's bitch, but we won't say nothing.
No.
Okay.
So, I think that's fantastic.
Oh, it's awesome. It's awesome. And I hear there's this keyboard warrior out there. His name is Willy Wonka. He's a flaming fucking liberal.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's this Kardashian guy out there. He's a Euro trash implant into America. He's trying to bring all the.
Ian Holt, Pillsbury Doughboy.
Okay, I can read.
Well, I thought you might be. I thought you still might be a little tipsy from the VA last night.
No,
VFW last night.
Fucking pot of coffee sobers me right up, dude.
Or Sling Blade.
Yeah, but and then there's this implant, Kardashian. He looks like a Kardashian, except he's not fat and doesn't have a big ass. Okay, he's fucking bald like the Michelin Man. I mean, these motherfuckers are trying to jump on the keyboard and crawl up my ass and get personal information. What kind of shit is that, man?
Well, you know what you should do?
And you know what kills me? I have done no such thing to any of them.
Well, here's the thing, Robert. Why don't you find out their phone numbers, take a picture of your dick, and send it to them? Because that's probably what they want.
Oh, they want a dick pic?
Yeah, they probably do. You should send them one.
Oh, I'd definitely send them a dick pic, if that's what they like,
Or send it to their wives. They might.
Yeah.
Do they even have wives?
Well, they
Yes,
might
they do.
Do they have wives or do they have boyfriends? That's my question.
Well,
They might have both.
it don't matter because you might pack more gear than they do anyway, Robert. You might make her happy. You might make it possible for her to have sex with those guys tonight.
Well, you
That
might look.
Willy Wonka is in the chat. And
Evil Aloe Baby Huey is Peter.
Yeah. Well, welcome, guys. I'm glad you've come on over.
Yeah, come on over.
Mr. Swiss Smith, I hope you put out a video with a big ass rant again, with all your threats of, whatever you're going to pretend to blow up, whatever. I mean, really, you're about as scary as a wet fart in church on a hot Sunday afternoon.
Well, Evil Aloe is Navy.
Oh, yeah, that's Jimmy Gervais. I heard Gunner's mates hung like a titmouse. Probably so, but I still get laid,
That's funny.
Oh boy, sticks and stones will break my bones, but names will never hurt me there, Evil Aloe.
But you know what? I'm gonna say this because I'm on Bubba's show. Bubba don't give a fuck. Bubba will agree with me. Boycott their channel. If you want good content, I promise you, it might not be this week, it might not be the week after, but Robert and I in Baguio Life will be back with a fucking awesome podcast.
I look at it like this. When you got to have a show every day and go 3-4 hours each show, you are really a fucking boring person and really need to get a life.
Dude, you have no life. At least I get to go to the VA in the morning. I have my $2.50 bacon and eggs, all the coffee I can swill down. And I tell my sea stories, It's awesome, dude. Bubba, if you're ever down here, I'll take you to the BFW, okay?
Yeah, you can go for nickel draft night.
Yeah, well, I'll take good care of you, Bubba. You'll enjoy the BFW, man.
Cheap breakfast. And Bubba, there are no liberals in the VFW.
That would be like heaven.
Oh, it is. It's heaven. And they got a big sign over the bar that says Godspeed.
Cool. Yeah. Even better.
Yeah.
God, beer, and bets. What could be better? Well,
and you know what? Honestly, that brings me to a good.
Go ahead.
Every time we went out on a mission in Iraq, I had the priest come down, bless each vehicle. He said, "Godspeed, my soldiers."
Of course he did.
I'm talking about.
And he said a Godspeed. He said the prayer, the Lord's Prayer, put the holy water on us, each vehicle, And as we were going out the gate, he did the holy water on each truck again, saying, Godspeed, Godspeed, Godspeed.
Ah.
May the Lord be with you and bring you back.
Oh, amen, brother. Amen. Amen.
Godspeed. May the Lord richly bless both of you with lots of poontang. And
Hey, is that the real Video Freedom in the house?
I don't
I have
know.
no idea.
It might be. How about that? Video
Hey,
Freedom.
my personal troll
Video Freedom. We are talking about
troll showed up.
Yeah, and you know what? Video Freedom. This is all about two people you have talked about.
Yeah. Two, and he's their biggest fan.
Yeah, one of them's Euro Trash, who's trashed you, Video Freedom. Let's talk about the Euro Trash's pink purse. That brings up a real fucking good question. What the fuck is up with that?
Well, that was his boyfriend's fucking purse, dude.
He likes the pink torpedoes. He loves those pink torpedoes. So he can you know, my guess is he just really misses sucking dick. That's all I can think of.
Look, we got a Jimmy Dury. We got a Big Kev fucking disciple. Oh, you fucking scare me. Go back and tell Big Kev and his fucking Swiss fucking ass licker that Bagiuo life with Robert and Eric, we're coming back. There's no intimidation.
Bagiuo life. I got a question for Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, can you tell me how Kev's ass tastes? Does it taste good? Huh? Can you pull your head out of his ass for a minute so you can breathe, buddy? Huh?
Is that a chick or a lady boy in his profile pic?
Probably a fucking lady boy.
Probably a lady boy.
He probably subscribes to JLB, emails JLB to get the location and the phone numbers of all the lady boys in Makati.
Yeah, I think he ran off. I think he got afraid. Let me check here. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone.
No, he's not. He's in the chat. He's in there. I checked.
Is he?
Yeah.
Cool. I got 12 thumbs down. That's fantastic. I hope I can hit 20.
Still there.
That would be nice.
Yeah, let's go for
you want me to give you a thumbs down, dude? You want me to give you a thumbs down? There you go. There's
thumbs down.
There you go, buddy.
I got to give Bubba. Bubba gets a thumbs up from me because he's from Maryland and he's not from the blue dick that Willy Wonka's from.
That's right.
So, Bubba, anytime you want to come down here and you want to visit my haven for staunch, God-fearing conservatives, you're more than welcome, bro.
That would be awesome.
All right.
That would definitely be awesome.
And I extend that invitation to you because simply that I just want to point. Hold up.
Chat.
Hey, I'm speaking. I just want to point that out to you so you know that all veterans are not cliquish. We even allow civilians to.
Well, not liberal.
We are inclusive. We are inclusive. Okay, Bubba?
Yeah, we are inclusive. Bubba, you're an honorary vet.
Why, thank you. We're fixing to have another one on, too. Well, I might be a retard. I'm sure I am to some people. Oh, he was telling that to Jimmy Dury or whatever.
Well, no, we've got the number one.
I'm waiting for Robert to make a mistake.
Well, look, here we go. We got Mango Ixo. He is another Big Kev disciple. Why don't you go back, stick Kevin's balls and stick the Michelin Man's balls in one hand, put Aloe's dick in another one. You can get them off both at the same time. You get a double load.
Dude, Jimmy, man. Jimmy, dude, look at nobody is censoring you. Nobody's kicking you out. Nobody's blocking you. That's what the Michelin Man does on his channel. And then publicly denies that he does it, and then turns around and says, "Well, I didn't know." He plays the big retard act.
Come
Go
on,
back there and ask him about that, Jimmy.
Dick Insider. Come on.
Click on the link there, brother. I just sent out the link for you. Yeah, you know what?
Hey.
You know what? I think the guy who had the troll name of Bolo Head was pure genius, because I noticed he didn't really like him.
Oh, and the woman and the female that he has on didn't like the troll gun.
Oh.
Why? What did the troll gun say there?
Something about she'd go over and give her a bigger dick than what she's already getting.
Wow. Yeah, let's face it. She probably had to use a damn rib splitter to find them balls after a while.
Okay, hey, Fonz.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Fonz, are you going to put out some material on the Michelin Man? And here, Jimmy says he licks Philippine asses. It's not the ass, it's what's on the other side of that ass. What are you grabbing? On the other side. Oh, Mangisco, I'm going to hack your account. What are you grabbing? Okay, bring it on. I am not scared. This is about myself and my co-host not being intimidated and not going to back down. Okay.
Sorry. Okay, I know who it was. Okay, I know he can hear me. Mr. Dick Insider, I hope you muted because you got your Dick Insider. I don't blame you. I wouldn't want to be on the show either if the Dick was Insider. That guy's a genius. Luminous green, how nice.
Yeah.
Bye, luminous green.
Oh, Robert, your boyfriend's in the chat.
Which one?
The one that's from the one that's from that big dick in Maryland that's blue every election.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Oh, hey, let me tell you something, Will. You go back, tell your boy Allo. Maybe. No, you go tell Swiss Miss and his bitch, that's the Michelin Man, that Robert and I are not going to be intimidated. We are not backing down. But here's the thing. I gotta give him props the other night. He made the hobo his bitch. Get bitch slapped him, punked him, whatever the fuck. Oh. Did you block him, Bubba?
No, I just put him in timeout. Just because I can.
Okay.
That's what you do with children. You put them in timeout.
Yeah. Mike Skinner.
Okay.
Run up in her and Skinner.
Can y'all hear me, guys?
What is going on, my brother?
Oh, not much.
How you been lately, man? Have you been enjoying the entertainment?
I've been jonesing for shows, man. Everybody dropped off.
Everybody dropped off.
Okay. Robert and I have backed off for a little bit, but now we're coming back with a vengeance. Hell's coming with us.
Cool.
I'm just kind of like, I just can't see doing 2 or 3 shows every day or even a show a day if I don't really have anything to talk about, because, you know, after a while you're kind of just sitting there and babbling. You know, I don't, if I want, you know, people want that, they could go over to Blubberhead show and hear somebody just babbling.
Yeah, I did that yesterday, and it just became background noise after a while.
Well, how did you like
everywhere?
How did you like the business model talk?
I don't know if I heard that part. Oh, about the boat?
No, well, the boat, and they had the British guy on. talking about how he does his businesses in Spain and here in the Philippines.
No, I didn't hear that part.
Well, that boat is getting done by e-bagging.
Well, you know what? At least he's honest about it. All right.
Yeah, I give him that.
Let's get off him. Let's get back to the main course here. All right.
The main
Leave the little Chicano alone. All right. He's a good little fucking dude. He's not hurting nobody. He's a good little shit.
He's not. He ain't trolling people. He ain't fucking with nobody. Just leave the man alone.
Yeah, and he doesn't have a fucking bolo in his head. Jesus Christ, Bagiuo. Let it go. You're like a fucking pit bull.
Yeah.
Okay, let's leave that alone. But you know what? I want to know how people can sit there for 5 hours, listen to Eurotrash, lead his puppet around by the nutsack. How does he find why? How does he find the nutsack to lead around?
Well, let him answer your Bagiuo life.
I'm trying to answer you. The reason why is because it's really hard to find Hogan's Heroes in syndication. People miss Colonel Clink. I mean, you know, people miss Colonel Clink. Good old Werner Klemperer. A nice Jewish guy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, so, you know, I'm just wondering how long before the Fat Man goes down. Jake and the Fat Man. Now, who would Jake...
That was a good program, man.
Now, who would Jake be? We know who the Fat Man is, but who would Jake be?
I would suspect maybe Willy Wonka.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
What's up,
hey,
guys?
Bubba, can you take him out of timeout? Let's see what kind of liberal trash is going to come spewing.
What's up, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, I see I got my friends from Maryland here. What's up?
Not much. What you doing, Will?
I'm just working. I don't know what you're all talking about with Otto. I've been getting messages from him, all this bullshit with Johnny and stuff. Guys, I don't know what's going on. I'm out of it.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Godspeed.
Actually, can I
Godspeed to you, Will?
Godspeed. Tell him Godspeed. And Will. Thanks for bitch slapping and making the hobo your bitch.
Well, I was just saying what everyone wanted to challenge him with the past couple of years.
Do you want, before you jump off, do you want to say anything about Blackfoot? Is there any?
No, I was saying, I don't know what this whole deal with Allo and you guys are. I mean, Allo's a dick sometimes, but I mean, we know that.
You learned
it. Well, no, I mean, but it seems like it's going up a different level. I mean, I don't know what's going on. Did he threaten you guys?
He threatened a few people. I'll just leave it at that.
Well, dude, and I told him that's not cool. You don't do that shit. You know, we can get into about certain things, but you shouldn't be threatening people, even if it's in jest. They don't take it that way anymore.
He didn't do it in jest. He did it seriously.
Yeah, then you shouldn't do that shit.
No. I mean, I may not agree with your politics. All right. I may not agree with some things you say, but I am not going to threaten you. I'm not going to come after you. I'm not going to dox you. Okay. That's just inappropriate. And
where Roberto says to Peters, where Roberto says to Peters, I mean, like I said, he could get a restraining order for that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not female. I don't need a restraining order on him. I mean, he comes stateside anytime he wants. I'll have a little chat with him, you know.
Yeah,
we'll have a talk, you know.
Yeah. No, I mean, the only problem with the hobo, like I said, the hobo, Peter Vanderbilt, I don't like calling him the hobo, to be honest with you. I'd like using his name because that's what he likes to call himself. You know, if I had his name, he should just change his name because he has no credibility. You pull his name up on the internet, you see reports of plagiarism, you see reports of murder, you see theft, you see all these different things he's been accused of.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all. Will, I mean, I just did a cursory search, and what I come up with was amazing. Just a cursory Google search on him. I was like, holy shit, this guy is the biggest scumbag that walked the face of the earth.
This goes back to message boards in the 90s where he's doing this stuff. I mean, this is repeatable behavior year in and year out that he's doing.
I mean, so the only thing I want to do is get rid of him. You know, he's an embarrassment to all Americans and Americans who are expats in Philippines.
Well, anytime you want to do research on the go on.
Go ahead.
Anytime you want to do research on the Philippines, you put up, Philippines travel, and his ugly mug comes up.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, Will. What do you think? What do you think of Blubberhead?
You mean Kev?
Yeah, Bolo Head.
Jabba the Hutt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know my opinions about him. I think he's just a lonely guy that runs his show 20 hours a day out of his basement. I mean, some people say he's diabolical and he's evil. He's a Jabba the Hutt that's trying to rule the world. Others say he's just a stupid retard that needs friends. I don't know. I'm in the middle somewhere.
I think he's a stupid retard that needs friends and a scammer. My personal opinion. They ain't never going to let him back in this country, Will. You know that, and I know that.
What do I care?
Well,
yeah.
Well, but here's the thing: he's e-begging.
Is he? I haven't seen him ask for money.
Oh yeah, he does.
I was on his show. He come right out and asked me for money. His New Zealand
Ian
friend.
Holt.
Yeah, but how much is he going to get? Yeah.
Will, right now, read the chat. If you read the chat, PV is bitching about Will Bonks and Roberto right now. Where at Ian Holt?
Tell Pete to come on anytime. We'll debate theology or whatever he wants to debate. But Peter Vandiver is a proven. I mean, he beat his wife. He had a restraining order out against him. He had a father. He's a deadbeat father. He didn't pay his alimony. He's been kicked out of multiple churches. He's been kicked out of churches.
Here's the good thing.
Yeah.
There is another guy who is somewhat of a basement dweller who actually mailed off a FOIA request for all the police records, detective notes around his sister's death.
Yeah, I requested his arrest record under the Freedom of Information Act. So I'll see if I can get that. But it takes forever to process this crap in the U.S.
Yeah.
That's another thing I don't like about government. It takes forever to process these
Now
type
we're
of
talking
requests.
about intimidation. There's 3 people on this panel that are tired of the Euro trash Swiss guy and trying to intimidate people.
How did he intimidate you?
Robert,
Oh,
you can
dude,
answer that one.
Stand down, all right?
Yeah.
And don't interrupt when I speak, okay? Just read the chat in your head. Don't use your mouth. It's like this. This guy friended me on Facebook and then tried to get personal information out of me, okay? And then when he didn't get what he wanted, he sent angry messages on Facebook. So I blocked his ass. I blocked everybody associated with him. Like, this guy is a fucking psychopath, okay? And if you would like me to put up the messages he sent to me, you will be very disheartened.
Yeah, I've talked to him, and he doesn't. I've talked to him. To me, it seems like it's more show. I mean, we did live in Europe for a while, so I can speak German with him. But he's like
when
nice enough guy. I mean, it's a show in my.
When sometimes you play the show so much, it becomes real to you. Okay, now just remember that. I mean, I think the clutch is missing in the brain housing group for Swiss Smith.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you heard some of the shows I did with him, but I said, dude, do you mean this? And you better stop doing it. And he's like, no, I don't mean it, and I know I shouldn't be doing it. So,
but he keeps doing it, right?
Yeah, he needs to stop it. I tell him to his face.
That's a compulsive disorder, is it not? Will, you are an educated man. You can recognize that. Now, can you not?
Yep.
Okay. And what leads down the path to compulsive disorders, Will?
Yeah. Well, he needs to stop. And if he doesn't stop, he's going to get in trouble because communicating a threat is a felonious act in most countries.
Oh, you talking about
and every
talking about Swiss
country.
Mitch? Swiss
Yeah.
Mitch?
Yeah, or P or anybody. Communicating a threat, be it written or verbal, is a felony.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Especially communicating a terrorist threat. I mean, that was up there in Maryland, here in Frederick, that some kid wrote on a message board what got started in Columbine, I'm going to finish. The dude ended up getting 13 years in jail and he's a 17-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be 30 years old and he'll already be loose as a goose.
And I think what will happen is they'll evaluate his threat and then give him a stern warning to stop it. And before they subpoena his email, and he might take his computers away from him and do an examination for a few months and give them back to him.
Yeah.
Well, do you know what the Baker Act is?
No, I don't.
Okay. In the state that I live in, we have a thing called the Baker Act. And when we run across people like Swiss Smiths, we tell the police officer, Baker Act him. That puts him in for a 72-hour hold and a mental evaluation. Okay? And I do believe if you check your state, you may have the Baker Act also.
It's 72 hours in Maryland.
Yeah, they can hold you. If they think you're mentally incompetent and you're a threat to others and yourself. Yeah.
And Swiss Smiths needs to be Baker Act. I highly doubt they have one there in Philippines, but I think they might have one in Switzerland if he goes back there. You know.
Well, I told him this too. I told him this on the phone. I said, if you keep it up, you'll get visited by somebody, and then what they'll do is next time you go to renew your passport, they'll pull you in a little side room and you'll be interviewed for about 4 hours. And he didn't like that ideal either. Nothing's going to happen if they can't prove that he actually didn't plan to carry these out. He didn't conspire to carry him out. But communicating him alone would cause him to have an interview and, like you said, maybe a psychiatric hold if they thought he was a threat. And I don't think he wants that. And be honest with you, we should get him on and just talk this out and then get it behind us. We all have better things to do with our life, don't we?
Actually,
dude, all he's got to do is stand down, Will. When he stands down and acts like a decent human being, I'll do the same. Okay?
Same here.
I'll do the same. As a matter of fact, I've been quite polite right up till now. Okay? But, dude,
well, I
really
mean,
don't.
You said all I wanted is your personal information. I mean, how's that threatening? Do you think he was going to use it against you?
Stop, Bagiuo. Like, what? If I go to get your personal information, don't you think that's for nefarious reasons?
Yeah, but most of you know who I am anyways. I'm on LinkedIn. I'm on Facebook. So you know who I am. I'm not a secret.
You don't see me bothering you, do you?
No, and I know who you are, but I don't bother you. I mean, why should I?
Right, see? But this motherfucker is trying to get my personal information for nefarious reasons. Okay?
It's already out there. What's there to get?
Some of it's out there. Yeah. But why are they still asking questions? Why are they trying to get into my Facebook groups?
I don't know. I wouldn't take that.
Why are they trying to do all that?
I wouldn't take that as a threatening act. I would just let it go and say whatever,
Just whatever.
I don't think he's after you. I mean, if he was after you, he'd probably do more than that. But
I mean, the only notoriety I really want is I want a hate video from Peter Van Dever. That's the only notoriety I want.
I finally got that as a troll.
See, I'm jealous.
Well, go on and expose. Just nail him on the truth. That's all you got to do. It's not hard to get him. You just a Google search.
See, like, look at these cocksuckers. Well, they're not even paying attention in the chat. Robert, you have no idea if they have a Baker Act in Switzerland. You're absolutely right, Jimmy. That's what I said. But they may have, liberal countries like that. They have a lot of rules like that. Maybe if you want to know, go Google it.
Every society is going to hold. Every society is going to hold someone they think that's mentally incompetent until they can evaluate them.
Yeah.
It's just par for the course.
See, now little Jimmy is saying nobody cares about your personal information. Well, Jimmy, you're one who cares. You asked me specifically what county, what city I live in. All right? Are you happy now, Jimmy? I'm giving you attention. All right? I know your mommy didn't
wasn't
give
bre-
you any
he wa-
attention. Okay, so I
No,
give
his
some
no,
attention
his
now.
his mommy didn't breastfeed him enough.
Yeah.
Quiet for a second, guys.
And
Okay.
okay, now Will, out the Euro Swiss guy, he doxed JLB live on YouTube.
What's that mean?
Docs means when you put a document. Okay, say I took your
he put
paycheck,
out
if I
he
took
put
your
out
paycheck and
well,
put it on YouTube, that would be doxing you. Everybody can
Yeah.
see your
He actually
information.
he put out his JLB's information, where he lived in Australia, everything on YouTube. Everything.
Yeah, but if it's publicly available, I mean, people posted Peter Vandiver's criminal record on YouTube.
He went as far as phone numbers.
If it's publicly available, I mean, if you got it from a friend, I think that goes too far. But I know some of you, I'm not you, but I know some of the vloggers, I know their personal information. I know I would never do that. But if I found a publicly accessible doc and I wanted to, I could put it on YouTube. I don't do that. That's stupid. But
I do want to make an announcement that anytime Blubberhead goes live, I'm going to go live. Well, unless it's in the morning, I'm not going to do like 3 or 4 live casts a day of 5 hours each. I do have a life.
Dude, do you want to stay on YouTube 8 hours a day? You're going to have a sore ass, Bubba.
No,
what is with these 5-hour shows? That's crazy.
I don't have 5 hours. The longest show I've had was like 4.5 hours, and that was one time. Only one.
Allo had one for 6 hours. I was like working during the day, and the time I got home, these guys were still on. I'm like, come on, what is this?
Hey, Defon's joined the club. He got blocked from show too.
Well, he blocked me because I call him a retard. So I mean, that's just the way it is. So.
Well, dude, you were just telling the truth. I mean, his brain is retarded now. It's been hacked with a bolo. I mean, come on. I mean, really. I mean, retarded means just slow and backwards.
I think that bothered him most was not being called a retard, but the fact that I said that he wants people to pity him, I think that bothered him the most.
Ah, okay.
That's the game.
God bless him.
Godspeed.
Yeah. Hey, who else is in the chat here?
We got Guthrie Life. He's cool.
Dale,
on the panel here.
Man. Oh, we got Dick Insider. We don't let the poor guy say it. Get in a word edgewise.
Yeah, Dick Insider. What do you got to say, buddy?
You know, this I don't know much about this subject y'all are on. I don't know that much about Allo, but you know, that's kind of Robert's right. That's bullshit. Trying to look up your personal info and putting it out there for everybody. There's something behind that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And this show we decided on with Bubba about an hour ago. There are people in this community. We're not going to be intimidated by one person while he's jerking another guy's fucking dick, telling him what to do.
Pretty much.
And that's exactly what's happening. That person is taking advantage of a handicapped individual.
Well, let's report him to child services.
Hire the handicapped. They're fun to watch.
And let's put out the word now. Anybody that wants to come over that has been blocked, either one of those channels, come on over, watch Bubba, watch Robert and I. Will, you're welcome to come on the show. We're coming back in 2 weeks. We're just gathering some material right now.
Yeah. I think some of you guys don't realize that when you give out someone's information, if something happens, they can hold you responsible for damages.
Yes, they can. Take a look at the court case in Florida.
Which one?
Look at it.
So numerous.
And even though the process is long, there's an anti-shaming law in the Philippines.
Really?
How did I know that?
Yes, it's
Well, I
punishable
know-
by.
Haven't some people filed cases against Peter for calling their wife's horse and stuff?
Oh, he's got a lot more than that on him. He's got a lot more than that on him. He threatened the mayor of Port-au-Prince, the Philippines, the former mayor. He's got theft in Baguio for 250 pesos. A second theft for 19,000.
Now, why isn't he in custody?
Because the systems aren't connected. It's not like the U.S. where they got the NCIC database.
I just find it whole weird. I mean, he has his lover thrown in jail for 6 months for stealing 200 pesos from him. And he's stolen a lot more than that.
Oh, yeah, that is so low. And let's face it, what I think happened was he paid the guy, and it was his last 200, 250, whatever pesos. And he didn't want to pay the guy, so he gave it to him and then said he stole it after he sucked the guy off.
Then the guy spent 6 months in jail.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Oh, Guthrie life. Hey, isn't it? Hold on, Bubba. Isn't this curious that everybody that used to follow Quintong Baloo is getting blocked by the Michelin Man?
Yeah, isn't that funny? And what's really funny is he wanted all those people to come over to his show, and when they do, he blocks them.
I gotta ask you, Bubba. What happened to equal opportunity?
He'll let everybody on.
Yeah.
And the only reason he's got the individual on his show now, he's trying to reach that pinnacle of 10,000 to monetize.
Oh, I think he's already reached 10,000, dude.
Yeah, I think so too.
Hold on. I will pull that up right now.
Well, when you stay online freaking 15 hours a day.
I mean, really?
Let us get to the disinformation.
Maybe I ought to do that. Whenever I got to go take a shit or take a piss, I'll just go ahead and do a live cast.
Can you hear that thunder and lightning, Bubba? Can you hear that thunder? That's God speaking to me, man. That's
Okay, here you go. He didn't reach the $100 mark to get paid. He is sitting at $56 for the last 30 days on his monetization.
So there you go.
And the only time,
But they don't
and
update
the
it
only
every day.
time his views pop is when he's got Swiss Miss and the dumpster diver.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the dumpster diver is a draw. You know that.
Yeah, he made Steve Montelli a whopping $44. Wow.
Big money.
I mean, it's story time with Peter. Everyone knows that. He's going to pick some story up about being a dual national and how he's on tax hold. And come on, every time a new story comes out of his mouth.
Hey, Will, have you thought about doing that, quitting your job and staying on YouTube for 15 hours a day doing live casts so you can make $56 a month?
56 bucks. I mean, some of you guys in the Philippines, 56 bucks is pretty good, right?
Yeah.
That'll pay my rent, my internet. But still,
That'll pay my.
it still ain't that much money.
That'll pay my
One
internet.
of the vloggers, I don't know if this is true. One of the vloggers I talked to said that after like a 2-hour show, he made like $30. Is that true?
It depends on who it is.
Yeah, it really does. I mean, I don't make nothing, but I'm not on this to make anything. I'm on this because I enjoy doing it and I have fun.
Are you monetized?
I'm monetized, but
How much do you make? How much do you make? Let's say you got 30 people in the chat room and the thing goes on 2 hours. How much do you make?
I couldn't tell you. I haven't hit 10,000 yet.
Oh, and you don't start getting paid till you hit 10,000. Everything was accumulated before doesn't count.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here,
Robert,
yeah, exactly. And what they do then is
Robert,
view all your videos.
I'm reading. Just let him talk. Just let him talk. I'm reading. I could chew fucking bubble gum and walk at the goddamn same time.
I could drink beer, belch, and fart at the same time. Well, 2 out of 3 anyway. But yeah, what it is, once you hit 10,000 views, then they review your channel and figure out if you can be monetized or not. So, you know, so like for instance, the shows he has on the Swiss bitch, Eurotrash, and he's making those threats and flapping his gums like that, those aren't going to get monetized.
No, they're going to consider it a hate channel, and anything controversial nowadays doesn't get monetized.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this probably won't even be monetized, this show, but I don't care. I don't do it for the money. Man, if you got to do YouTube to make a living, you are really in sad shape.
Well, hold on now. You got to look at Super. Hold on.
I mean, unless you're somebody like Tommy Sotomayor or some black guy or somebody like that, and those guys too, they have over 1,000 subs, so people can actually be in a chat and donate money to them while they're in the chat.
You gotta be like Terrence. You gotta be like Terrence or Dan. You have to have like a side gig where people donate money and send boxes to you every day.
Well, actually, guess what? Dan just got fucked on the Balac Bion boxes because the laws changed.
Yeah, I know. I sent one yesterday. Tell me about it.
All right, let me address, guys. Let me address Miss Donna. All right. Number one, Miss Donna, I have no ill will towards you at all. And yeah, I feel sorry for his kids too. But if you give to that fund, you are just giving to Kevin, not his kids.
Okay, now can I tell Donna something?
Let me finish with Donna.
You fucking stealthy guys.
And so basically, Miss Donna, all I'm doing is locking down and stopping people from getting any information from me. That's all. It's nothing towards you. You're good to go. I ain't got no beef with you, Miss Donna. Okay?
Okay, can I have a turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
Donna, you can go back and tell Allo that Alok and the Michelin Man. This is about a nation. That Swiss Miss has him intimidating people, threatening people, trying to get people's personal information so he can put it out, threatening to tell that he's connected, and that he's going to put out fake emails about people, threatening all kinds of stuff. And the three of us on this channel have had it. We're not going to be intimidated, and we're not going to back down. You're not the bad person here. Maybe you got sucked up into it. I don't know. But we're not going to be intimidated. How about you, Bubba? You going to be intimidated?
No.
Robert?
What's that? I don't even know the meaning of that word.
You going to let the Swiss Miss and the Michelin Man bully us around on YouTube?
No, I don't need you to get... You're missing my point, Michael. No, You're missing my point.
Okay. Well, hold on. Let me go pop my meds, and I'll be right back.
Forgive my fucking sarcasm, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I don't care personally. I mean,
I don't care either. But I want the message to get out. That's why I put it up. Robert and I are coming back. We don't know when we're coming back. We've got to work out the logistics. But we're coming back. We're not going to be bullied and intimidated just because one individual wants to decide he wants to shit all over the YouTube Philippine expat community. And I have a feeling that in the future, either on one show or his show, he's going to start dragging people's families into it, just like the homeless fucking dumpster diver.
Yeah, it's
Hold on, I got to say something now to Jimmy Dury. Fonz, Jimmy Dury doesn't need a tampon. They're called man-pons when you're a man.
Robert will never come back.
Well, on that note,
I don't think Allo wants to do that, to be honest with you. I'll talk to him and tell him to do it. Stupid shit.
You know, Will, I got to ask you a question. How do you feel when Swiss Smith says you're nothing but a backpacker, interloper, and get the fuck out of the Philippines? You like to go to the Philippines, do you not, Will?
Sure, but I don't. Do you really take what he says serious? I mean, he said a bunch of shit.
No, it's got. No. The issue is he got very serious attacking people.
Oh yeah,
And
I mean extremely serious. Like I'll have charges filed against you for human trafficking. That is a serious charge, a serious accusation to make.
Well, Bebots was doing it.
Bebot shut
so
down.
if one, well, hold on, Will. Just because one is doing it, it makes it right for the other to do it.
No, I'm not saying it's right. Of course, it's not right.
That's basically what you're saying. You just said, well, Bebots is doing it.
No, what I'm saying is, well, I don't think Aloe is serious in this thing, and he needs to stand down. You're right. Just go after people they need to go after.
Well, and here's the thing. You know what I look like, Will.
Yeah.
And you know what a lot of us look like. Actually,
Yeah.
we all pretty much know what each other looks like, except for Dick Insider. We don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
But I guess to make a long story short, we've never seen his face. We don't even know his real name. And to him, this is just a game. And to me, he's just a cowardly Swiss Miss piece of shit. He's got repressed feelings. Here we go with the psychoanalysis. He's probably a short little, hugely fat fucker who didn't get enough attention from mommy and daddy when he was a kid, and he was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. And all he wants to do is lay around on his fat fucking ass and play Xbox and do whatever. So, and create drama. He's always said shit like, "Oh, I'm going to be a legend," and this and that. It's like, oh yeah, 20 fucking years from now, I'm sure somebody's kid will be like, "Hey, I remember you. You're in the Troll Hall of Fame." Last I checked, there ain't a Troll Hall of Fame. So, if he disappeared, nobody'd give a shit.
Yeah, but you guys built this monster. I mean, be honest.
I didn't build him.
I didn't build him.
Were you and the other channels that had him on and gave him a platform? He just ran with it.
When did I ever have him
He
on?
started all the whole stop right there. He started all this shit when he opened up his own platform.
I know, but he was doing it long before on other channels.
He was when he was on Quentin Blue. The only thing he wanted to do was get rid of, Blackfoot, and then he turned around and he opened his own platform and he said, "Fuck everybody else. I'm going to blow everything up." He did that all in his. He started on
Quentin Blue, threatening to kill Peter Vanderberg, and even then, back then, people told him, "Hey, dude, you can't do that. You can't be threatening to kill him."
And he got mad and he opened his own channel and did what he wanted to do.
Yeah, because you guys told him to stand down, but I mean, you gave him the voice, and then he opened up his own channel.
I mean, he's a man. He puts his pants on like anybody else. I don't know. He might have a fucking vagina. I don't know. He has to be held accountable.
Everyone knew he's left. Everyone knew he's left, and he's European. I mean, you guys expecting pro-American sentiments out of him? Come on. He is what he is.
Yeah, he is what he is. And he needs to stop.
Aloe threatening people offline, that's a line that he crossed. And in my eyes, and I guess, Bubba, I don't know if you agree with me or not, that's the first shot in declaring war.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'll bring it up to him. He claims he didn't. I mean, he claims to me he didn't threaten people. So
he did. He's a lying piece of shit.
He did.
Listen to the videos, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I look at it like this. I don't want to watch some asshole who's going to threaten to blow up the U.S. Embassy. Come on, man.
I don't think he's going to be saying that anymore. I think he's gotten the attention of some people that are going to call him on that.
Well, guess what? There are people now on this panel that are calling him on it. We are not backing down from him. I'm not going to be bullied. I'm not going to be intimidated.
No, I'm talking about people higher ups than you. I mean,
yeah. Talking about, and I'm sure somewhere the U.S. Embassy probably got that clip, and I'm sure the NSA is probably analyzing it.
Yeah, I'm sure NBI is looking into him. So that's not going to last very long.
And YouTube and Google are both U.S. owned companies, so they're not going to have any problem finding out the name behind the email, the name behind the avatar, or any of that shit. And when they show up at his door, he's going to be really, really disappointed.
Yeah.
So, and then he'll be crying like a little bitch.
Yeah. I think you guys if I was you, I would just, we can get together and talk about it, but I don't think he means it seriously. And I think he knows he's going to.
No, well, the point, people have tried to reason with him off YouTube. There is no reasoning.
Yeah, I mean, you got to report him and block him and do what you got to do.
Okay. This has started, and I'm not going to be bullied. He's not going to tell me how to run my channel. He tries to tell other people how to run their channels because he's got somebody's nutsack and dick in his hand. He pulls it like a puppeteer.
Dude, you're 300 pounds. Somebody's going to bully you. No one's going to bully you.
It's already started, and it's just not me. It's quite a few other people. Bubba can attest to that.
No one's going to bully you.
Well, anyway, I'm going to have some nice cherry mashed and some Polish sausage for lunch today.
What's cherry
Anybody's in my... you never had cherry mash? Oh
No,
man. That's Peter Van Diva's favorite, man. Cherry mashed potatoes.
What? Mashed potatoes with cherry?
Yeah, you never had... Yeah. Yeah, that's
Mashed
Peter's
potatoes
favorite.
with cherry in them? Are you kidding serious?
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Bubba. Do me a favor. See if Fearless Donna will come on the show.
And we got enough people on the panel, man.
Yeah.
I'm not like fucking Michelin, man. I don't want a huge clusterfuck on the show.
Oh, look at this. Somebody came over to gather intel and is trying to go back on because he lost all of his viewers. He probably messaged Swiss Miss. They're over there talking about you right now.
Yeah, right? That's fine, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. And you know what? They can go over there and send a message.
All right, now, if y'all love the show, I want to see 20 thumbs downs. I don't want to see them up. I want to see them down.
Yeah, I gave you my thumbs down, brother.
I gave you mine, too. He can't. I'm getting the notifications. He can't get his YouTube stream to work because he keeps shutting down and reposting.
Who's that? Bowlowhead?
Yes.
That's
Mr. Tox looks like Billowhead killed his show.
That's what happens when you have direct TV dish for internet. You know, I mean, if you really can't afford real internet like Spectrum or Bright House or any of those other finer Raytheons, if you can't afford any of those, you know, if you're on that $29 a month dish shit, I mean, that's what happens, you know. You might as well be in the Philippines, streaming from the Philippines, you know.
Yeah, I was on the show this morning. He was eating a bowl of cereal, talking with his mouth full.
Was he eating Sky Flakes?
I don't know what he was eating, but his mouth was full, and you hear the bowl. Come on, dude.
Fucking Molly Walrus.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's classy.
He reminds me of, remember that Bugs Bunny cartoon where he goes, how many lumps of sugar you want? Oh, 3 or 4. So like that wolf or something. He kept on beating the shit out of him. That's who he reminds me of. The way he talks. So,
how did he intimidate you? I mean, I know Aloe, but what did he do besides block you on the show?
They are a team. Aloe is pulling his dick and telling him what to say, what to do, and who to put on the show.
Yeah, we all know that. How many times are you going to repeat it, man, your life? Let's move on to something else. We all know that. my God. I mean, dude, he come up there to Baguio and he didn't even stop in and see you. Are your feelings hurt, Baguio life?
Not really. I got better things to do. I'd rather clean up dog shit than go see him.
Well, they called us the Geritol. They called us the Geritol guys, but I'd rather be that than the Special K guy.
Hey, they want to get into age discrimination and shit like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
I mean, what's his excuse for being retarded? You're old, but he's retarded and he ain't old. So what's his excuse?
I've had too many concussions.
I didn't reach my age by being retarded. Retarded people die young. Okay.
You guys need to do something, have some fun, man. We're knocking down Confederate memorials here in Maryland. It's awesome.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Really? You disagree with that, Will?
Well, knocking down Confederate memorials?
Yeah.
Absolutely knock them down, of course.
Oh, you think they should knock them down? Why?
There's so many of them.
In Maryland?
Will, let me tell you something.
You guys are all vets, right? Then you realize the South was run by a bunch of traitors, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. But let me
all
tell
the
you,
memorials should be taken down.
Okay, let me tell you a little secret, Will. Okay,
yeah.
Lest those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it in the future. So by you guys knocking all these memorials down, what you're doing is you're erasing history, and people are going to forget that history, and they're going to repeat it. Okay, dude, we need our young people to know what hate and discontent happened back then. If you erase it from the history books, take all the memorials down,
but that's not.
They're not going to know. They're not going to know. They're not going to know.
That's not what these memorials are about. I mean, you don't see any memorials in Germany to fallen Nazi soldiers.
We're not Germany, okay? We're America.
What I'm saying is, you had
America.
You had a
but then, if you go with that way of thinking, you might as well take down the Jefferson Memorial, the Washington Memorial, knock down Monticello, Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
I think a memorial to the soldiers that died is okay, but one where you have these soldiers standing with their flintlocks fighting, I don't think it's appropriate.
Well, I look at it like this. I got an ancestor who fought in the War to Prevent Southern Independence, as I like to call it. And, he fought, he was a Yankee cavalryman. His sword is still in the family. But here's the thing. A lot of those guys, they all had, most of those guys fighting who fought for the Confederacy fought because they were defending their homes. And I mean, the fact that some guy would fight so some rich guy could keep his slaves is bullshit. It's complete revisionist fucking history. And if anybody doubts that, look what happened to the Native American Indians. There's a documentary about Camp Douglas. Okay, and I'm amazed that they did it. But every black Confederate soldier, and there were a whole lot of blacks who wore Confederate gray. Anytime a black Confederate soldier entered that prison camp, the first thing the guards did was shoot him. So, as far as I'm concerned, and you're knocking down statues, it's like the Confederate flag. Oh, what's that going to accomplish? Anyway, I don't want to talk about politics. I want to talk about Fat Boy.
And the Swiss Miss.
Yeah, and
the window liquor.
I like politics.
The window liquor.
Well, I do too, but this isn't really the show.
Hey guys, let me help somebody out. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Donna. I took you off of Facebook, and it's not because I'm mad at you. It's that you have other friends on Facebook that don't care for me very much, and I don't want them to see any of my posts, okay? So it's not personal against you. I really don't have a problem with you, kiddo. So
Robert,
just relax.
Edit your settings. All you got to do is edit your settings that only friends can see.
Yeah, that's what I did. I edited all my settings. And see, I used to like to see Donna's posts come up, okay? But I can't do that now. If I edit her down into a restricted friend, so other people can't see my posts that she's attached to, then it's no sense in having her on Facebook. And I appreciate that you considered me like a tatay. Maraming salamat. ikaw ang masyadong mabaitan talaga. Diba?
Speaking tongues like Peter.
Godspeed. God bless you.
And, Godspeed. All right. I got her to understand. Okay?
West CW showed up.
He must.
I guess he must not like boring shows either. Actually,
that poor man's been working himself to the bone lately.
Well, actually, Wes, I made it to Kazon Hill. He knows what I mean.
Yeah. So anyway.
Bubba, did you give him some advice about getting to the Philippines and income?
Yeah, I talked to him about it and stuff.
Okay.
You know, we talk offline two or three times a week. So
yeah, I'll have to give Wes a call sometime because he's
a good guy.
Well, his wife, his soon-to-be wife is from Baguio, and his aunt's got a store here that I went over to.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Hey, Jimmy Dury, why don't you head over to your other channel and suck on your disciples?
No, leave him right there. I love hearing his shit. I love hearing his shit.
Well, let's get back to the intimidation and bullying.
Hey, I'm not intimidating or bullying anybody. So
we're not talking about you. We're not there. We're not talking about you. I disagree with you.
Some people have accused me of doing it. I'm like, I'm not.
Okay.
I got no dog.
That's.
I like Alu personally. I mean, I like his viewpoints, but he's gone too far. You know, he's gone too far.
He is a manipulator. He is manipulating somebody with a handicap.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. It's kind of funny. There's another shit show on. Damn it! If I stop and I start it enough times, I'll get more people.
Yeah. Well, let me see. I read a few of his chats, and everybody said, "What a fucking boring show. This is fucking boring. This is fucking boring."
Well, let's face it. You'd get more intellectual conversation from Lurch than you would from that guy.
My dog's smarter than him. My dogs are both bilingual. They listen. They don't eat as much as him. And probably less waste to clean up. And they actually wipe their own asses.
You mean they lick their own asses like fucking Bolo had?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he has to have Swiss Miss lick it clean for him, give him a good rim job every show.
I thought he was.
Didn't you guys used to go to his channel all the time? I mean, I'm not an avid follower, but I used to go over and see Robert and some of you guys on there all the time.
Yeah, we used to.
Not anymore.
It turned into an
We used to.
Yeah. I mean, dude, when you start asking me straight out for money, okay? When you start asking me straight out for money, and then I learn what you're really all about, I just walked away. That's all I did. And I try to get him to understand having these guys like Peter on and this and that, you're just begging for trouble. And nope, but he just wanted the views. He wants the money, and that's why he's doing it. Okay?
Yeah,
and I wish him Godspeed and good luck with that. He can have it.
Yes.
And actually, Will, when you were on the Euro Trash show, when you bitch slapped the dumpster diver,
that was
wherever
great.
he's at, wherever internet cafe he's going to rip off at tonight, I know he's listening. Everybody that went to that show was there to troll the hosts and that piece of shit.
Yeah. Hey.
And he was told, and we tried to tell him that he's going to start attracting nothing but trolls and nothing but flaggers. And it's starting to happen.
And then I'll get shut down soon. That's how it is. Look at Peter. He's tried to start, what he stopped 4 channels in the past 2 months.
Here you go. there you go. Let's address this. Don't you want Kev to see his kids again? You know what? Kev doesn't want to see his kids again. Kev wants to get back to Philippines, get back to his life in Angeles City, and doing what he was doing before, fucking anything that moves, and drinking
paid
all
for.
the San Miguel he can down. Okay.
First of all,
So
Kev's not even married yet.
do not fucking appeal to me on that level. Okay. You yourself must be as retarded as him if you think I'm gonna fucking fall for that shit. Okay. You need to go back, look yourself in the mirror, and say, "Am I a retard?" Because Jimmy, I think you're fucking retarded. I think you down there where you live, and I know where you live. Okay, there's nothing but fucking inbreds. Okay, so flip through the family album, find another date, and move the fuck on. Okay.
Exactly.
There you go. Wes brought up a good point. If Big Kev is American, why does he not just get the K-3 visa for his kids or gotten the paperwork when they were born?
Exactly.
Well, because first of all, he's not married to the girl. That's the first thing.
Well,
second of all,
first thing is
he's not 150% above the poverty level, so he'll never bring it.
Yeah.
No. Well, but he can still get his kids a CRBA, even in America. He can do that.
Well, he can register
and get him a passport.
He can register and get a passport, absolutely. But he knows when he gets one. Even then, maybe his kids have passports. I don't know. But he couldn't afford to bring them over anyways, and their mom's not going to let him go.
Well, they got U.S. passports.
The mom, listen, the mother admitted by him that she had to go to work in Singapore.
Well, I don't know if it's true, but I heard she was previously married, so she'll never be able to marry him in the Philippines unless she gets her annulled, and that costs her how much?
Well, they'd have to get married at the airport.
Here we go.
And then they could, what do you call that? The act afterward. Oh, they could, shit. One beer, my mind goes to shit. They could sanctify their marriage in the bathroom at the airport. How romantic.
Yeah, but they ain't going to get legally able to immigrate.
Nope.
Not with this administration.
Not with any administration. So, the rules are clear. She has to be able to be. They have to either get married or be able to be married, and then he has to be 150% above the poverty level. He has to have a job or a sponsor. He does none of those things. So that's why he wants to get back to the Philippines. But he owes who knows how much money an overstay costs.
Oh my God! He wants 15 grand.
Here you go. Okay, here you go. Here you go. Big Kev, I have 22 watching.
Oh, that's okay. He's blocked now.
Oh, darn, I wanted to talk to him.
You should unblock him. Unblock him.
Unblock him. Unblock him. Let him say what he wants.
Yeah. And you can weed out the idiots, man.
Thought I was an idiot.
Ah, fuck him. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I hope he never sees his kids again.
Okay,
it would be best if he never saw his kids.
Donna, I'm going to answer. Let me answer Donna. Yes, he is called the chair, and he spent $23K on bar fines. Do not donate to him.
No, he didn't spend $23,000 on bar fines. He spent 23 bottles on a couple bottles of vodka.
He got it taken from his pocket when the girl took him upstairs.
I heard it was one of those things. Buy me a drink, and then he bought a drink, and then the bill came to $23,000. He didn't even get anything.
She had a penis too, right?
I already got a couple bottles for his $23,000. That was it. Now you guys are okay. Just I don't know. I'll talk to him, tell him to stand down. It's bullshit. Shouldn't be threatening people.
He's not going to listen.
No,
Well, he won't.
The men in black will come visit him.
Will, when after you tell him to stand down, and after you tell him, you know, he should play nice in the sandbox, you know what he's going to do? He's going to turn right around and start fucking with you. Okay?
Yeah.
That's what he does. And when he does, just come back and say, "Oh, Robert, you were right."
No problem. No problem.
Yeah, he only had bar girls, and you know, it's kind of funny because when you read his profile, he says in a relationship. When you look at hers, she's not in a relationship. It says she's single.
Leave it on.
She is single legally.
Yeah, I kind of think Margie might have been a bar girl anyway to begin with. You know, who knows? Maybe I'll get a couple days off from work and I'll go ahead and take a trip up there and give it a whirl. Get an interview and let you guys know. Damn, we're breathing into the fucking mic. I feel like I'm talking to Darth Vader.
Who is these guys that always like you with the bar girl? That's their business. I mean, who cares?
Oh.
No, hey, actually, Will.
Yeah.
When the Swiss tard is done when you're no longer useful, he'll turn on you. He's going to turn on Jabba the Hutt.
I'm sure he will. Who was that guy he had on the other? Who was the guy he had on the other day? He was talking about he was with this bar girl and they broke up and he was there for humanitarian purposes. And I'm like, what kind of humanitarian work deals with bar girls?
Is that Black American expat?
Yeah.
I think that's who it was. The black guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hey, can I give some advice to somebody that has seen Blackfoot up close and within 10 feet? Black American expat, if you listen to this show, nothing wrong against you, brother, because you are doing the Christian thing, giving the guy a chance, but make sure you take latex gloves and a hazmat suit before you sit down with him. Then when you're done, go home and decontaminate.
Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm going to go eat lunch. I don't have cherry mash, but I'll talk to you later.
All right. Try it, man.
Well, thanks for stopping by, Will.
Send me a recipe.
Thanks for stopping by, Will.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Well, there you go.
Yeah, mop gear, Dick Insider.
That actually turned out pretty well.
Yeah, it did.
Isn't that?
Yeah,
Isn't that nice? The fat fuck stopped by to say two people coming to one.
Hey! I want to talk.
The fat fuck came by to say he had 22 people on. That shows his class.
Okay. Let me show you something. Let me tell you something.
You're not fuck now.
Let me say something to Big Kev. I know you might not be able to remember this, but tell the guy that's pulling your dick and fondling your nuts that there are a group of us now that will not be intimidated or bullied. Tell him to bring it on.
Listen to this, guys. Hold on. Oh, shit, I can't do it. I was going to do it. Damn it.
That's what she said.
That's funny.
Yeah, but definitely, you know, he needs to stand down, period. You know, he needs to stop this shit. He's going to end up behind bars, man. I mean, he keeps this shit up. They're looking for people like him on the internet. They're looking to round up all the crazy fucks, Swiss Smiths. You want to be in that group, keep going.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh, so what are you guys doing? Well, I can't really ask that to Robert. What are you doing the rest of the day, Robert? And what are you doing tomorrow?
Let's see. Tonight, I think I'm going to go to. Tonight, I'm going to go to Carabas and have a tour of Italy meal. You know, one of those tours where you get the lasagna and 2 other entrees, all on one plate. Stuff yourself. I want to see if I can get as big as Bolo head. What about you, Bubba?
Well, I got to work tomorrow, so
yeah.
I work from 10:30 to 2, and then I work from 5 to 11.
5 to 11. Okay.
Yeah, and then 10:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. So
yeah, if you want to do another show, man, just message me on Facebook. I'll be more than happy to appear on your show anytime.
Okay, I might. I may. I mean, I think I might do one. Yeah,
I mean,
with me, it's kind of like I don't want to get on a show and just babble if there's really no point behind it. I'm unlike some other people.
Yeah. Well, just give me a topic and I can keep on point. I do have concentration, unlike other people. I don't have to pull a bolo out of my head to think.
Maybe tomorrow night we'll talk about tits and ass.
Yeah, we could have a kiss and ass. Yeah, kiss and ass. Yeah.
Tits and ass.
Yeah.
TNA.
Tits and ass. Oh, TNA. Yeah, I love TNA, man. I love TNA. Invite Miss Donna. She knows all about it. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
She's always up for a conversation about that. She'll give you the unabashed truth about it all,
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. Well, I guess I'm going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. We've been on. Yeah, any final thoughts, anybody?
I have one.
Yes, shoot it.
This goes out for the Michelin Man. I hope you get the message. Pass it on to the guy that's got your dick in your hand and pulling your strings by each nut. Wes, the monkey stories are coming back on my channel. Right now, we're standing up to intimidation and bullying. It will be on my channel, Bagiuo Life. Subscribe, hit that notification bell.
Definitely. Oh, you guys, thanks for tuning in.
Well, hey, hold on. You didn't give me my shot here.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just got one quick question for Bolo Head. How does Aloe de Winter's balls feel on your chin? Okay.
Yes.
That's all I want to know. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So, and anyway, with any luck, maybe fat ass will keel over today from a coronary.
Hey, guys, Robert, you have a habit of doing this. Hang out in the hangouts after Bubba stops the broadcast.
Very well.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Thanks to the Fonz, Wes, Jimmy, Mr. Tux, as always, and Wes. Everybody have a great evening, great night, great day, wherever the hell you may be, and may the sun be shining wherever you may be.
And Godspeed.
Godspeed, everybody. Godspeed.
God bless you all, and Godspeed. Godspeed to Swiss Miss. I hope.
It's funny. Talk to everybody later.
And it's time.